Alright, what is up guys? Welcome to another episode of Boosted Rides and Power Slides. I'm Tyler, and we have another exciting day for you. Our Widebody Part 2! Part 2! The rear fenders are going on today, and I cannot be more excited. So, if you guys are just as excited as I am, drop a like right now. Yes. So, let's get into this. Hopefully doesn't take us as long as the first, our front fenders, and hopefully everything goes more smoothly, because we know exactly what to expect. Alright guys, let's get it. Alright guys, so like we did last time, we're going to take these rear fenders, we're going to mock them up to the car, see where I want them, and then we'll get to, positioning, cutting, and all that stuff. Yeah, good job Carter. Taping it up so I can draw my lines and stuff like that, and I will pull the tape off before I cut. And not pull it off before I cut, pull it off before I mount the fender. Because I didn't last time and I had to retake off the fender and pull off all the tape. Last time I didn't really show you guys too much of a how-to really. So this is going to be more of like a how-to wide body your car. I need to cut way more of the rear than I did the front. So I want this one to kind of go with the body line right here. You get me? What do you mean the bottom piece? So this I think is gonna be the fitment that I like. So this right here on these edges, I cut this on the front fenders, which I didn't show you guys, but I'll probably show you guys me doing it this time. And so I'll probably get that right there. Alright Carter, do you wanna give me the blue marker? Alright guys, so now I kind of have like my outline right here of where the fender needs to go and some other markings. I'm going to go ahead and drill out those holes and then mark them again with the markers so I know exactly where they're going to be. If I position on the car, I'll drill them out, fit it on the car, and then we will measure where this is at and then try and reciprocate that on the other side. Alright, awesome. I have traced out the lines basically, and then I have some other markings over here of like where the fender is, like basically where I want it. Pretty much that's where I want it to be. So now I'm going to go drill out those holes again on the fenders like I showed you guys last time, and then I'll put all the marker dots on here where all the rivets should be, and then we'll mark this up based on how much we need to cut. We'll start cutting. I have all my lines, all my holes all marked up. So now we're going to jack up the car. We're going to get the compressor on, and you guys are going to watch a nice time lapse of me cutting my car. Alright, let's get it. I got this on film, but apparently my camera died. So when you're doing this, there's gonna be a piece on the inside. There's metal. So fender, this piece is the fender. And then there's an inner liner on the inside. Not like your plastic inner liner, like this is a metal inner liner right here. And so this is like, it's on there together and it's bonded with like this stuff. So I didn't know how I was gonna be able to do this because I was gonna have to cut this piece as well as this piece in order to get the fender on. So what I did is I don't know if you guys can see these, yeah, you see these like little scuff marks? There's a lot. So what I was doing is I just jammed a screwdriver in here and just kind of pried it apart. And I thought I had that on film because it was pretty cool when it came apart. Alright you guys, so I'm gonna get to cutting that piece now and it's gonna be awesome. I know it's gonna be hard to hear me, but what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be, alright, cool. So I'm making little slits, like right here, up in this thing that we just cut, so that I can hammer this like up and flush up here so that it, one, doesn't rub, and two, doesn't get water in there. So I'll show you guys that. All cut up now, cut up, wherever, you get it. Now it's time to start mounting the fender and I'm really excited. So I'm gonna set the camera down and I'm gonna let you guys watch me fiddle with this. Alright guys, gonna drill the first hole in and clamping it down, but not 100% so I can still twist it and manipulate it. But at the same time, it's not too permanent. I didn't mean to get that one in there all the way. I gotta pull out the tail. I just meant to place that one in there. So this right here is going to be the part that we're going to have the most trouble with. And we're going to heat gun this area, we're going to heat up this area right here and try and contour it to that curve. I don't know how well that's going to work, but we're going to have to try it. chamfered really nicely. Alright, so you guys see this piece right here? You see how it obviously doesn't follow the body line like this. So what I did is I'm going to cut this up like that. I'll show you. Alright guys, we're gonna have to call it a night there. It's, you know, this is working on a car. This is what happens. Sometimes things that don't go to plan, and unfortunately I'm running out of daylight and I'm gonna have to call it a night. I would have really liked to get on both fender flares for you guys in this video, but hey, it just goes to show you it's a build. Sometimes things happen, and that's just gonna have to be that. I know it looks funny, I only have 3 fender flares, but I really want to do this in the broad daylight so that I can line everything up and have it 100% perfect. Because if I rush through it and just power through it tonight, and I wake up in the morning or in the daylight something isn't as, you know, lined up or isn't as perfect as I'd like it to be, I'd really regret doing that. I mean, really, we only have one shot at this. We have to cut it, drill into it, and bolt it, like rivet it on. There is really only one shot, so I want to do the best that I can. And with that, if you guys like this video and you like this series, smash that like button, leave a comment down below, subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. We out.
Nice donut.
Tape it up at the top first. What are you doing? You know how to tape it?